Okay, so today's assignment is just a little introduction to exponential decay. So you're going to be completing the tables for f of x equals 1/2 to the x power and f of x equals 2 to the negative x power. So again, it's a table, so we're just plugging in x to see what f of x or y equals. So we're doing 1/2 to the x power, which in this case, x is a -3. So that means everything is getting the -3 exponent. So that's 1 to the -3rd power divided by 2 to the -3rd power. And remember what we learned about negative exponents? We circle them and we get rid of them by moving them to the bottom. If it's in the bottom, we circle and move it up to the top. So 2 to the 3rd power comes up to the top, and 1 to the 3rd power goes down to the bottom. 2 to the 3rd power, that is 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8, divided by 1 to the 3rd power. 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. So this is 8. So our first point is -3, 8. Then we have 1/2 to the -2 power. Everything is being raised to the -2 power. So 1 to the -2 power divided by 2 to the -2 power. Again, we're going to have to switch them around to get rid of our negatives. So we have 2 to the 2nd power divided by 1 to the 2nd power. 2 to the 2nd power is 4 divided by 1, which is just 4. So this graph is negative, or this point is -2, -4. Then the next one, we have 1/2 to the -1 power. So 1 to the -1 divided by 2 to the -1. We're going to switch them. So we have 2 to the 1st power, which we don't need to write, divided by 1 to the 1st power. 2 over 1, which is just 2. Then we plug in 0, 1/2 to the 0 power. Anything to the 0 power is always 1. So our point is 0, 1. And then 1/2 to the 1st power. Anything to the 1st power is just itself. That point would be 1, 1/2. Then we have 1/2 squared. That's everything gets multiplied 2 times. So 1/2 times 1/2, which is 1/4. You multiply across the top. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. So this point is 2, 1/4. And then 3, we have 1/2 to the 3rd power. That's 1/2 3 times. Multiply straight across the top. We have 1. Multiply straight across the bottom. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So the last one is 3 and then 1/8. Okay, and then let's do 2 to the -x. So we have 2 to the negative, x is -3. So we have to multiply those. So negative times the -3 is just +3. So 2 to the 3rd power, that's 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. So that point is going to be -3, 8. Then we have 2 to the -2 power, because it's 2 to the -x. So we're writing the x in the parentheses, which means this becomes 2 to the +2 power. 2 times 2 is 4. So this point is -2, 4. Did I write a negative? That should not be a negative. I don't know if it's a +4. That looked confusing. So we should start noticing a trend here. This one's -3, and this one's -3. This one is -2, and this one is -2. See if our pattern continues. If we have 2 to the -1 power, it just becomes 2 to the 1st power, which is 2, just like we had here. So I don't know if we need to continue this. I think we can now see that 1/2 to the x power is the same thing as 2 to the negative x power. And so that was our goal. And so on the next page, we're going to be graphing we'll just finish our table, no need to do the work. And then you're going to go ahead and graph, and then you're going to answer the questions at the bottom of the page.